Right now, I understand a new market is proposed for Diggers Rest. Joining me on the line to explain, Diggers Rest resident Mr. David O'Connor. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, J-Man?
I'm very well, David. Tell us about this market.
What would you like to know?
Oh, okay. When's it going to happen, for starters?
Well, everything's still in the planning stages right at this point. There's a number of sites currently being considered for the market, and they sort of depend on discussions with the owners of those sites, and also planning applications, etc.
And what's inspired this initiative?
What's inspired it? Well, for quite a long time now, Diggers Rest has needed a bit of a community hub, and we want to try and capitalise on the scheduled expansion of Diggers Rest. So it sort of works as an ideal time to take advantage of some of this good stuff that's happening, especially now that we're a big new city.
Especially now that we're a big new city.
Yeah.
So this is about it's about community cohesion. It's about making money. What's it about?
It's about exactly those things. It's to help develop active income streams for clubs and groups and individuals. It'll be a privately managed market, and all the proceeds after expenses are expected to be returned to the community in the form of grant funding. We'll have an independent panel of community-minded people who will approve the applications for the distribution of funds.
Okay, now this sounds like a good initiative. And what kind of market can we expect? We're talking fruit and veg, or?
We can expect a good market, something that'll have, we're expecting to have car boot sales, fresh produce, flowers, furniture, clothing, handcrafts, bric-a-brac, and even collectables, that type of thing.
Okay, what about undercover stalls? Are you going to make provision for that, or?
Undercover stalls is a very significant part of the plan. That will depend on the site, and that will also depend on the timing as Diggers Rest develops, and as time goes, as the market develops, then undercover stalls will develop as well. So at the start of all this will be a bit of a test. So there'll be outdoor market, and as it progresses, and if it looks like it's going to work, then we'll develop it down the track.
Does this market, or will this market, have any real competition in that area, or is this something that the Diggers Rest area is really lacking at the moment?
Well, Diggers Rest area is lacking quite a lot. We need something here to pull traffic off the Calder Freeway and say, hey, Diggers Rest exists. We also have, proposed 1,300 houses coming to Diggers Rest, so it would be nice that there was something here for people to be part of, and hopefully we want this market to do just that. As far as competition with other markets in the area, yes, the dates are narrowing. There's not very many dates left. There's the Gisborne market, there's the Sunbury market, there's Lancefield, I believe. There's quite a number of markets. Look, there's a lot of supermarkets too, and there's a lot of nurseries, and we all compete. We all survive in the mix.
So, based on what you've been saying so far, dragging traffic off the Calder into Diggers Rest, all that sort of thing, I'm anticipating that you're planning for this market to be, it's going to be more than just a market. You're looking at doing something big here, is that right?
Well, we're looking at doing something good. We're looking at doing something that provides the opportunity to promote Diggers Rest beyond the 3427 postcode. We want to be able to create some opportunities for youth to assist them with work placement opportunities. We want to provide some entertainment. We would like to just give Diggers Rest a name, so that when people think of Diggers Rest, that's where the market is. That's where the Diggers market is.
And that's the sort of thing I was driving at. That's the level of recognition for this thing you're looking for.
Mate, we want it good.
In a nutshell, we want it good.
Yeah, we want it good.
Okay, you said it's still in the planning stage. Do we have an approximate time frame for when we can...
No, we don't. I'd love to be able to say we do. I can tell you that we've registered the names. We've applied for trademarks for Diggers Rest Market and also Diggers Rest. They've both been applied for. We have just discussions going on with different stakeholders. As I said, it's privately owned. It will be owned by a consortium. I can't really say much more than that.
Are you looking for people to get involved or support this project at this stage?
Yeah, of course we are. We're looking for community feedback. We're looking for ideas from people, what they'd like to see. This is even though it's community, it's privately managed. It's a community market.
So how would people find out more or get involved or offer their input?
They can get on the website at diggersmarket.com.au or the Facebook page. We've got a Facebook page, or give me a call on 9740 1060, as somebody in the background is trying to do.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think someone's already onto it.
It's been running pretty hot all day, actually. I'm quite excited with the feedback we've had so far.
Oh, that's good news. All right, best of luck with it, David.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Talk to you again.
Thanks for the opportunity to come on the show.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
That was David O'Connor from Diggers Rest talking about the proposed new Diggers Rest market. I wish him the best of luck with it. I think that'd be a good thing. I wouldn't mind popping out to Diggers Rest to a market on the weekend, provided it was good, and by the sounds of what David's saying, it will be.